Hey guys, it's Shantell. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about which cap to use to make your wig. Okay, we have the spandex dome cap. We have the make your own wig. And we have a mesh dome cap. Stitching my labels onto the back of my units. Anytime I make units, I put my labels inside so that my information is always in your head. The back, this is the back of the unit, the inside of it. The lines are inside out, the tag for the net is underneath there, but I'm giving it a new tag. And all you want to do is put a few stitches just to secure it in, because just like the hair, hold on, let me move this T-pin out the way. Let me move it over some. Jeez. Nothing fancy, just enough to get it on. It's kind of difficult sliding it through this material, but do the best you can. Make it simple and neat as possible. Just a couple stitches to hold it down. I'm going to make a little knot because it's going to go through the same situations that the wig is going through. Every time it's washed and conditioned, this thread will be tampered with also. So I'm going to just give it a knot or two. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to come in this way. So you do the same thing on this side, give it a knot or two, cut it off, and if you have labels, there's your label. Take it off, your label is in there. So you want to put your tag in the back of your unit because that is your brand. If you're creating a brand, you want to leave your client with something. So I ordered these labels online. I can't remember the website, but I will look for it and try to put it in the link in the description box so that you guys can find it online. Turn it back right. This is a 22-inch head. Now this spandex dome cap here, I normally use for gluing wigs. So see the thickness? You can't see through it. So I like to use this when I'm making glue wigs. Extra large. I'm going to show you the comparison of the two so you can see why they call this an extra large. So if your head is 23 and better, get an extra large. 23 and under, the regular size cap will work for you just fine. I don't use this cap when I sew my units because it's thick. And once the unit is washed, it has to go under the dryer to dry, and it can take a little longer to dry going through this cap and the tracks. And if you sweat in your head, this will definitely not allow your scalp to breathe properly. Now, if you're using this cap, the mesh dome cap, you can already see my fingernails through here with the right light. See that? So I like this one because it allows the hair to breathe. And also the needle goes through these holes a whole lot easier than it does this material. Both of them are good on your hair. So that's why I choose this cap over this cap. Liquid products can run through this cap better than it can run through this cap. So if you're someone who has itchy scalp and you might put antiseptic on your scalp or maybe some hair follicle drops, the liquid would go through this cap much easier than it would this cap. So I recommend to use the mesh dome cap when you're making your units. I recommend this cap if you're gluing your units. Because the glue will hold better on this thicker material. And it stretches pretty big. This is a 22 head. See how you can see clearly through that? So now I'm gonna put the other cap on here so you can see whether you can see through it or not. You really can't see anything. So that's my take on which cap to use if you're making a unit. Again, this is my favorite cap. It's $2.99. This is the inside of the mesh dome cap. You can see through it, so you know the drying process would be much easier. This is the inside of a glue unit. I have to cut this off. Once I put it on a client's head, I'll cut it off. Then I will cut it and style it, and she'll have a very short pixie style cut with a frontal, of course.